We've reached the semifinal stage. One last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the South Florida Bulls, taking on the number 10 seed in the playoff, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The shotgun, here's an inside give. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. As a design quarterback keeper, he'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down and load up the line of scrimmage, and they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The Bulls with 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaking free at midfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Looking to pass this time. It's a short completion of a big tight end. The Bulls are looking to keep this drive going. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Touchdown, South Florida. This quarterback on fire today. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open the scoring. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Ball handed off. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Misses the receiver, incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot... going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Important second down play coming up. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And he's got it. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Spinning out of the tackle.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense. And they've been...
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line.
This is exactly how this offense envisioned this game getting started, is having opportunities to be able to crease this defense and hit big plays. Now let's see what they can do off of it.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. First down, looking to throw the football. Good as he gets the pass away. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. Ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get underneath that for a play. The ball hits the ground for an incompletion.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. It's caught downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Bulls moving quickly down the field here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The Bulls are going to cash in the red zone. Looking to pass here on second down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it right near the end zone. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line. The Bulls come to the line with first and goal.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do...
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And he'll set up. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And he makes the grab. They convert the two-point try and now lead by 8. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Finds an open target on the left side. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. Contact as he threw it. Pass ball is incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. We'll check that out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Duke. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point splits the uprights. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Checks this down to the running back. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
They'll run it from the gun. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. The shotgun running play call. You'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. The Bulls will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
The Bulls come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Running back has it on the screen now. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They call the counter run here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Quarterback keeps the football. The Bulls pick up enough for a first down here.
It almost is like the quarterback just said to himself, I've got this. I'm going to find a way to pick up this first down. He gets the first and keep the chains moving.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Runner with an impressive spin move there. And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, USF. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long,
it's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And he's forced out of bounds, very close to converting the fake, but not quite. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
This time it's complete. It's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The catch makes it a more manageable third down. And he drops back in the gun. Fires it to the wideout. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Made the defense look slow that time. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel looking like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Now they get set to kick it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. USF offense is back out there now. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so Really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action. Opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Really nice run by the back, but I'm going to give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for the first down.
The DB's backing off from the line now. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, South Florida. This offense really clicking. And they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. You have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. First down, they're going to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him. Or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage. Looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
The pass rush closing in. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on 4th and very long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. 4th down, look at a throw for it. Taking a shot here. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? He did not get it. A crucial play by his defense. What a 4th down stop. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And there's the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
The Bulls looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Chris, it's the consistency of his back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. It's a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't sit.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
21. He'll return it from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick returner. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. They get it down at the 39-yard line after an excellent return. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Defense not pressing this time. Play action here on first down. Pressure is coming. They pressure him and get him. Couldn't get a throw away, and that'll be the final play of the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bulls will kick this deep to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. Can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. Linebackers making some adjustments now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Close to the tight end. And it's complete downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
The defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Back to throw again. He's going to take off. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Blue Devils will try to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback escapes the pocket, and he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Bringing pressure. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down.
This is the characteristic about great quarterbacks that stands out to me. Their ability to make a play when things aren't perfect. Here, they get to him. They put pressure on him. He's about to go down, but his instincts to be able to find that back, check it down before he hits the ground, gives this offense a chance to be able to pick up positive yards and get the first down.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The shotgun handoff here. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And at first down, they go right back to him. He's brought down out at the 46.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Here's the second down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Punt over the middle. It's sharp. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Handoff here from the shotgun. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, USF. This offense cannot be stopped. But they try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. 42-28. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. It's an out route, the catch made. And what a move, goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw it again. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
comes the USF offense back on the field now. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion sets up a third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. He just can't take the sack.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking to throw it deep. He's got it inside the 10.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. The quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, South Florida. So they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. It's a fake PAT, looking to throw for it. He makes the catch, the ultra-rare fake PAT for 2 points. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner choosing to field this one. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. See if they can get it going this time. Catch made on the out route.
There's a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. The quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback dropping back. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Finds the receiver wide open. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
And that's good for a first down. That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, South Florida, 50-28.
So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
The pocket breaking down, and it's caught. Touchdown, Duke.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the two-point try is good, so the lead is now 14. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Takes the handoff. It's Sharp. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Still no answer for this offense. Kirk, you look for rust, you look for jitters in the opening drive. Not any sign of it for that offense.
You know, the offensive coordinator, when we talked with him this week, he had a feeling that this offense was going to be able to start fast, but I don't even know if he thought they would look this good this early.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the kickoff will be returned. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Quarterback still with the football. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense, but they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
The Bulls look to keep this drive moving.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
The completion sets up a second down play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Breaks free, and a sophomore making an impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The offense has done well to chew some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. Quarterback drops back. Nice grab. It's Sharp.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The ball is loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
That sack makes it second down and forever. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulls. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Check this out. It's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
The 2-point attempt is no good. That keeps the score. South Florida, 56.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And it's caught from inside the 20. And you stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And this one is caught.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Offense showing a bunch formation now. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They hit him behind the line, and out comes the football. And the defense jumps on the football. Touchdown, Duke. And the defense joins the party with a score. An important touchdown, but they still trail. Now, Kirk, you practice the onside kick over and over. Can they execute it right here with a spot in the natty on the line?
National championship. I love that the offense was able to come up with points here, at least give them this chance. But now we just all sit back, hold our breath, and see if this kickoff team has a chance to catch a break and where that ball bounces up into the air to try to recover.
And the hands team able to recover the football. USF offense is back out there now. They have the lead, still a one-possession game thanks to the defense. They'd love to work the clock, but they can't throttle back here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Crosses the 30. An explosive play. They finally get him down with the offense very near to the red zone. The Bulls expect to be able to run this clock out and claim the W. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Bulls are in the red zone. They look to throw it here on second down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The kick is short, and that's going to be returnable. They better get down and cover this. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports.